ground control. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are VR. 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 Troopers 3, virtual reality. Troopers 3, virtual reality. Troopers 3, virtual reality. Troopers 3. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are VR. 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 Troopers 3, virtual reality. Troopers 3, virtual reality. Troopers 3, virtual reality. Troopers 3. We are VR.
My father started teaching me to defend myself when I was a little boy. And even though it was very hard work, he still kept it fun. Before his disappearance, my father taught me many lessons. One of the most important was to have faith in people. But he also told me to be very careful about who you place that faith in. Caitlin was about to learn this very same lesson.
I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
I didn't. Do you want my information or not?
Yes, of course I do, but I still don't understand why you don't want to give me your name.
I shouldn't even be speaking to you. The information I have is so top secret. If word got out that I talked to a reporter, my life would be worthless.
Sir, you can trust me with your identity.
All right. In a remote area, about 20 miles outside of Crossworld City, powerful tools of destruction are being tested, endangering the lives of thousands of people for miles around.
Keep going.
The only way to shut down the secret factory is to expose it in the press.
But how did you come across this information?
I've drawn up a map to the location of the weapon site. You must act quickly. Lives are at stake.
Are you sure this map's accurate?
It'll work for you.
This is very helpful, but I still need to confirm a few facts.
I've said too much already.
How do I know what you're saying is true?
Go to the weapon site. See for yourself.
Wait! Please come back. I don't even know your name.
I did just as you said, Mr. Zichter.
And she fell for it?
Hook, line, and sinker. The girl's probably already on her way to the weapon site.
Excellent. Now get out there before she does, and be ready.
Yes, Mr. Zichter.
So our little journalist thinks she's on to a big story.
She'll get her story.
Forces of darkness, empower me! Take me back to my virtual reality!
Master of the virtual world!
Prepare yourselves to see the virtual reality troopers wiped out forever! The trap has been set and Caitlin has taken the bait. Soon she will become the bait herself. You all know what you must do.
Yes, my virtual master!
Okay, last time, everybody. Let's make it good. And punch. Cross. Down. Kick. And down. Okay, everybody, face front. Good class today. Very good class, okay? Just keep working on those new moves I showed you, okay? See you next week. Have a good weekend. Whew. Man.
How did your class go, Ryan?
I tell you what, those kids are looking great.
Top Dojo, JB speaking.
Hi, JB, it's Caitlin. Listen, I just got a hot tip on a really big story. I was just wondering if you and Ryan would like to come along and help me investigate.
Caitlin wants to know if we can help her run down a story. What do you say?
Can't. I've got another class in 20 minutes.
Hey, listen, Ryan can't go, but I'd love to help Tao do the accounting for the dojo.
Maybe we could get together later on at the magazine office and I can fill you in?
All right, how about we pick you up around 3?
Sounds great. See you then.
All right, cool. See ya.
Inspector reporting. Have the girl's car in sight, awaiting further instructions. Do nothing but follow her. Understood.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this place. What a weird noise. This place is spooky. And who are those guys? This is unbelievable. What I was told about a secret weapons testing site is true. They seem to be preparing to test some sort of explosive device. Oh, hi! You're probably wondering what I'm doing here, huh? I'm visiting from out of state, and I was just taking some pictures of your beautiful rock formations. So, it was nice seeing you. Oh, no!
Are being defeated, sire! I'll show Mir's trooper! Escalate to the battle grid!
Battle grid alert. Prepare for battle grid mode.
All right, you stinking scuds! I'm here! Come out and let's finish this! What are you afraid of? Seems like they just keep coming. Don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Sure, Caitlin said meet her here.
She was supposed to be here over an hour ago. I don't know. Well, there's Woody. Let's ask him.
Now, I want you to go out there and get us a story. It's gotta be now. It's gotta be wow. It's gotta be hip. It's gotta have style, and it's gotta knock the reader's eyes out.
But what's it supposed to be about?
I don't know. You'll figure it out. Are you Mark? Get set. Go!
Woody, have you seen Caitlin?
Sure, Ryan. Yeah, she sailed out of here early this morning. Said something about a big tip she had.
Will she tell you where she was going?
Sorry.
Yeah, I got an idea. Come on.
You tinheads better watch out. You're messing with the press. Don't even think you're gonna get away with this.
There's no entries in her log. I don't get it.
Something's up. How can we find her?
Hey, Professor Hart's got an aerial scanner at the lab.
Let's go.
Sensors picking up the troopers! observe them from a safe distance.
Understood! Rap doggy rap. Rap doggy rap doggy rap doggy rap doggy rap. Who watch me bust a move now?
Ryan, Jeb is overloading the circuits in my lab. You must do something.
Rap doggy rap doggy rap. That ooh, hey, easy. That's smarts, you know. What are you doing?
Now you know how we feel. Oh, great, Jeb. That's real nice.
We need to use your aerial scanner. We're trying to find Caitlin.
You mean she's missing?
Hey!
All right, let's see. We can just tap into that weather satellite. We should be able to locate Caitlin's virtualizer.
You've got it.
All right, now let's enlarge and enhance. Bingo, we're locked on.
Atta boy.
But where's Caitlin?
There she is.
The time is now upon us. General Ivor, I am in need of your services.
I am here for you, sire.
Show me the best warrior who is capable of carrying out my plan of ambushing Caitlin's rescuers.
The best warrior in any reality is Metal Bob. His punch is unequaled.
You call that a warrior? My choice that Cobra has a tail of vengeance that will whip them into butter! Excellent, both of you. Those VR troopers will never walk out once they have been snared by my fiendishly perfect trap. Keep them under surveillance until I can send my warriors in. Understood!
That's her car. She's obviously here.
Yeah, but where?
She's gotta be there. Come on. Uh-oh. What's that?
Man, there's skugs everywhere. Hey, there's Caitlin.
Yeah, but look. Those chrome domes have her.
Looks like there's 5 of them down there. Think we can handle them?
5 to 2? I like those odds. These skugs are toast. Come on. Hang on, Caitlin. We're here.
Right, JV, look out!
Don't worry about us. We can take care of these 10 heads.
No, it's a trap. You've walked into a setup.
What?
Looks like our odds have changed.
I say we even things up.
I'm with you.
Trooper transform!
We are VR!
I'll take the metalhead.
And that snake thing's all mine!
Hurry, guys!
All right!
Think you can keep up with me, twerp?
That's nothing, bolt breath!
Hey Ryan, how you doing?
This metal bob's tough, but I think I can handle it.
Yeah, same here.
Careful, guys! Grimlord's drones are really powerful!
Not powerful enough! Oh man, this guy really packs a punch!
Come on, you whip! Get up!
Gladly. Hey Ryan! I'm here! buddy.
I'm getting my tail whipped over here.
Yeah, me too.
But we gotta finish him off so we can save Caitlin. All right, I've had enough of this.
Watch your arrows.
Yeah, what?
What?
Those are some bogus spots.
My turn.
Gotta get my laser lance.
Are you ready to pledge your allegiance to Grimlord?
Never.
Guys, hurry!
All right. I've had about enough of this.
You're no match for Metal Bob Ryan Steele. Give up.
I don't think so, metal dunce.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
All right. Let's see what you got.
I can't let this thing beat me!
I tire of this silly game.
What's that?
You can't get away that easily.
You know, you're really starting to bug me.
Not for long.
All right, let's finish this thing!
Give us your best shot!
Laser lance command!
Laser fist command now! Now that's what I call rock and roll. See ya! Kate, are you okay?
No, you guys, it's a bomb!
Huh?
Looks like Grimlord's left us a booby trap.
Come on, you guys. Let's get out of here. Come on, quick!
Yeah, let's go!
Once more, you have failed me miserably. I will not tolerate failure again.
Hey, guys!
Hey, what's going on, Caitlin?
You're not gonna believe this.
What? You get a raise or something?
Hey now. Who said the R word? I don't think so.
My story on the secret weapons testing site was featured on the cover.
Oh, man, way to go, Caitlin.
Well, I figure she deserved a big break.
A break? That was investigative journalism at its finest. My story caused the plant to be closed down.
That's great, Caitlin. Caitlin, now don't let it go to your head. Because on Saturday, you've got to cover the big spelling bee.
Spelling bee? Yeah, Woody. I should be doing stories about real hard-hitting news.
Okay, why don't you do a story for me on the VR troopers? I want to know who they are, where they're from, and what they do. Now that would be a real story!
Oh, I'll think about that.
All right, crew. Bon voyage.
I can see it now. VR troopers exposed.
Hey, don't worry about me. I can keep a secret. Besides, who would actually believe we are the VR troopers?
You know she's right. Who would believe it? This gift, this power that my father left me. Even back then, he knew what lay in store for me, preparing me for the future. Well, Dad, the future is here, and I'm gonna make you very proud of me.
Countdown 4, 3, 2, 1. We are VR. We are VR. Troopers 3, virtual reality. Troopers 3, virtual reality. 1. We are VR.